at 1 p.m. at the forecourt of Asenua Roman Catholic Church. KOD, please accept our invitation to the program. Greetings to Assembly Member of Asenua Electoral Area, Honorable Ketri Asumedu, and to all members of the Asorin Quantan PP Youth Wing, especially to Chairman Benjamin Nana Kwache. All right. Also, Odian Masawood, our Bantama Kumase, as the Ghanaians will never waste their 4 years mandate by voting for JDM and the NDC. The MPP has presented a credible, competent, and visionary leader to continue the unprecedented legacy of President Akufo-Addo because Ghana deserves better. Hashtag Bawumia Twaso. Regards to Dr. Ben Asante, CEO Ghana Gas. All right. And also Edia Ode Abre. You can keep yours coming on 0551 599 933. Wapa go fiapia.
Yodi.
Na yankwe na enedie. Notice of hearing no home. Aba. Say nyame aduma wo china. The Speaker of Parliament, and the Attorney General. One more enter appearance. Court, and I yes, Anna Mokano. One more enter appearance. The Supreme Court. Now, for Yanko say the 4 vacant seats. Mamma can vacant. The 4 seats are Speaker.
Okay, cry now.
Who said you won't cano?
Please address
me as the majority. I see the deal. Please address me as the majority leader. Yes, Kuma. You see, you hold the majority. Yes.
Now, my kind Tadio sorry and defense our Faliama speaker.
Okay.
I raise 3 preliminary objections.
Okay.
Did he kind and say ruling now? Supreme Court the buy or say and bind it on Parliament.
Okay, it's not also, binding on Parliament.
Also, okay. The judicial system now, the lower courts made out of the district and then the juvenile court, family court, and then the circuit court, and the lower courts. And they were the superior courts from the high court, court of appeal, and then the Supreme Court. Say court to be below Supreme Court on my ruling now, ye be Supreme Court to be catch and say stop. Jadi oye no na twa ma memenye de
menka samono
Tadio sorry say Parliament near part of the judiciary.
Okay.
The Parliament kasemo Supreme Court to mean kase state proceedings.
Okay.
So
okay. Interesting times ahead.
So the hierarchy of the courts, a court or was or to me chair to the order a bind deal.
But it still comes back to the separation of powers. Who says who and who must obey who?
I know the Supreme Court church. I don't want to go there.
Yes.
But all Kumwa can also do all canoe. Because it's before the one of the things our reason. Second, I'll raise a rule of natural justice. So that I can have and senior lawyers so or the Otteram pattern. Just listen to the other side.
Okay.
Obi the assembly also tear the other side no. Na according to your sorry no. Now saying ka speaker or no see a man hearing.
And sana
bra I find you mark in the buy no. Or see a man here no so be can asem. And sana come stay proceed no must. But call to me my ex party injunction.
And no
ho. Said I'm say injunction be brave. Ex party dey yemfrɛ. Ni ban kan asem no na dey
ato.
And I wait the ebefrɛ motion on notice. Or just said the assembly city no. And ya some yes so agent say nanka was senka Supreme Court no a granted ex parte no without hearing the side of the speaker. They no menti no. And also so omo anye ni ye. Okay. Okay, you the
komra na mene lawyer Ohene Amankwa Jan. Encoding komo ono a legal practitioner. Na yankofa the Civica Supreme Court impasse hearing ame adomochina ebaso no yankuti ono so ni experts knowledge and opinion and so ewo ho na yenhwe. Lawyer, good morning.
Good morning, Cody.
Lawyer, minister ho ya no pay.
I don't pay them ho ye ndra na ya ntasem de. Ndra bi no efrima ndra ku adon ko edia esi say wabe you bit me idea but it's shocking news.
Yeah.
And the man here more shocking cry. I don't for lawyer back on the late of being man. The bad junior now or yeah lawyer will practice was in no bright or being man. Or also so shockingly of free and raya. And the shock no yen free and a crowd on Cody and so by dear Mabusa phone in Ayako.
Busafo Yamamo Yako. Lene Yanyami Aduma, Ochina, and Supreme Court, any the Speaker, any Parliament once and some. But prior to this, now, Kratebia Benama Bontia, HSA, Speaker, essay the air coso, or nothing. I mean, more china the Okono, and Yadia, and I say, we're filing against that, meaning a honor Mukakra.
Oh, okay. Young see for a wide break and a person break. Now, young Kaya see for almost for some time now. I said, me shall say, no, I did back one, nothing be me dinner swa, me boom, and say, there's a court process. Now, what do you say? We should see him no. Quaya, ye fast why ye disable wouldn't put. Say nye kwan papa soa anamo a wo so tu ne say obesan court no akọ file process say court no enhwe na on set aside the process na ye de be serve wo eno ye one and we have to see a sorry our lawyer for Speaker of Parliament na application na wa file e wo Supreme Court no any affidavit or the afwas one on the person and the decline no sa rate na honorable afenyo Maakye a file yet together with application or notice for interlocutory injunction what they call serve or no speaker no say cannot on change so say onko ye ruling na or ye so the speaker better no afenyo Maakye draw an attention say yes several no can say the ono ati ene say omo be to table bi so nti enye papa service.
Okay.
Enu nti so be anura na document bi circulate a speaker any parliamentary service no extra letter editor process no kan ho say omo returning the service of the main rate no on the speaker because omo adwen ye omo say say ya omo ne chief justice say ye pursuant to constitutional arrangement for service of process, whether criminal or civil, on the Speaker of Parliament or a member of Parliament, you know. Wakoya say it's a mandate, and I will say a best process to be a several other on the Speaker or member of Parliament.
Okay.
And to the extent said date normally that process no buy na end the Monday, you know. Na 88 years to say no so and a parliamentary service I for no and process, you know. But who say emra kwan so be be servo na e bi akwan offer so servo no bo se won ti atenti no ono the process not to a reasonable distance what could prove service law no say you don't write say one kind service you take steps.
Okay.
File application the procedures the process of court seeking to set aside what you consider to be irregular service on you.
Okay.
And you know, to see any study or file no back on your person say the process now the court will speaker now and now so Emma Supreme Court actually you know or court grant application for stay of execution the entire process you know one for quite proper so no the court will speaker no.
Okay.
And you know court then set aside that process you know. And I said the service of the process you know, on speaker. And you want two. But some by reasons be both legal ne we are not dreaming no or to say kwanya Supreme Court fast so I would see and sema honorable afenyo Maakye and then the lawyer said the condom court for application for stay of execution no. One day you want say I'm fat emra kwan so ana kwan papa so. And I said, the little speaker, I Supreme Court to cry 81 said, I would see one. That would see one part, or that no kind of fast, or yeah, and they are not a woman, or to say, and then the consequence, and also so no Supreme Court to sign on set aside on one Kassan order now, or the Maya. Now with the order no more consequential order. Consequential order, in the Nanka won't file it, 5 and file one process. Nanka send a bay out over when we did 10. But issues we in our raising, you know, a fundamental issues are go to the core of the issues. Nankasa, Nkawobed, and Wobet Transit, I reframe no. And it's very Attorney General for they were filing on processes. Tina Kasa can speak about filing, and on one file this application, seeking to set aside both the service of the process on him as well as the order itself that was served on him.
Okay.
And then the court will have to make a determination.
Mm-hmm.
And then they say no issues are a motion or notice. And both after your market and the Attorney General also will have opportunity to also respond to the application where Thaddeus are filing on behalf of the Speaker of Parliament.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, meaning say, Ochinano, likely say the substantive issue na nkasano bia na yentimi because minimum said the etie.
Yes, I'm happy that we use the word bia. Because okay, we call you number supreme. Yes, say Ochinano, let's leave it to the Supreme Court. Now, say non-compliance with the directive by the Supreme Court to file processes be. And they say we know to application we know a fundamental to processes now will be filing. How a Supreme Court but whatever it is, because a motion on notice, if the other side and respond, then obviously the Supreme Court may want to adjourn to give opportunity to lawyers for Honorable Afenyo Maakye and the Attorney General to respond to the application we as Speaker and also filing. So chances are that it is likely the hearing of this application may be deferred to another day.
Wow. Like when they walk out into mention them room into the infancy. Eba na say ye chemi contempt one be defend me to the infancy. But as if you uncle so right lawyer Ohene Amankwejan and Otese Yenino Edin Komono. Right. Of our infancy who yam passam de yamfa mpotwum ho. So what you say? Na me call na me ne na napia enkotwa yenkomo twetwen. So bani good morning.
Good morning.
Now who you there?
Nyankopon da Roma.
Yedenya miase pa na yeka aye nana apia owusu. Yeah. Ono aye executive director Global Intelligence and Security Analysis Center. GSAC. Ho na oyepeni pa na 2024 elections see say dynamics in the doso. Amafo bebre esuru because of Enyema APP eba. But memusao from your perspective and then baby I will free ba ne with knowledge about security no hon kroniba. Na yenhwe Ghana as at now. Yes, security situation the same.
Ke odi me dase. Me chia atifo nyina no pay. Say my first time in here. Maba mo fikesi mu ha. Na se na tem se Kessben de ye nyinu no asantema mu no na etipa.
Oh, okay.
Komo ne mpanifo bebre ba so no. Some of them shaped our thinking and our focus and all of that. Nti edamo ase se mo koso ai bodwuma. Ede boa asantema puntu. Asantema mu ni Ghana man mu wiase nyina etie no. Do baby say say atmosphere no more page kakra few weeks to the election say na 29th or so
29th of October.
Very good. You know basically your be bosome ene na be nwotwe na ka wo yenim na je say ekoto aba nti ama the temperature is very high everywhere across the 16 regions.
We are bosome ni nanumu.
Very good. Bosome ni nanumu technically. Amanyofo no born to have very well. So say obia no ofin say wo can be womu now play part there on to mean tenafi.
Okay.
I mean radio so yeah ko TV so various region constituencies and other engagement so mo nyina obia obia so de na manebo to Ghana for anim kire die ntia ohwehwe se Ghana for entimi enyinu se omino su difo especially between the New Patriotic Party and the NDC no sha the atmosphere no very high die ntia te sa ne se oman musi ba for republic akwese esa bia beda ho se uba na se nyame ye wadom na onyamfie nwotwe a ese se obi enso eba bi enti ama wo mo e wo position no fin se come what me edu so se omo eba so nti omo ayire omo ho a omo ye adwuma ena de oteso nso ye New Patriotic Party ame kan bi enso fin se ye adwuma yi nti ese Ghana fo ema yitimi toa ene mapa ene hihye pa ye no eso enti obi awo reason to call for se bia ye mana kwanya na onto aso eba ne ban bon hihye mu a ye pew there will be some sort of tension na sebe ya ye be neutralize sa tension no ene hihye ya wo mo adwumadi ni si o mo na so ye pa na so mo de adwuma especially Ghana Police Service ene the Election Security Task Force no a omo hwema processes efa bato no ho nyina no ekoko wie peye na fe kopem se ye be declare asumasi bi se ono ne ato abama no etimi awia asumdwe mutif adwuma ne kese no de Ghana Police for ene si omo na so na aban nso so aye ne famu de me kasa aban aye ne famu de na ne kire ne se to the best of my knowledge resources ahodo any equipment ahodo no de ese de ma omo bia de aban so de ama a kire se omo betimi aye adwuma yeso omo ye bia de bo election no ene nipa ho ban mo bia timi ekoto na ba asomdwe mu na ebre no so a ye declare nia watimi edi nkuni mo no nti enhye bebre ekoso enhye bebre ekoso nia omu ni se tai hunu areas a ye to hodin se eho eye hotspots ana se flash areas se sempani forma omani ekoho eba ni se no a nhwehwemu bebre koso free briar to aba besi samre a ye be koto bi mu no what has been the precedent ay wo ho nhyehyeye ben e betimi de agu akwam ba ma e betimi counter any violence ana se bibibia de basabasa e be ba ho no monti kasa ho ekoso edi nkomo na ye tufo na fe ye ma nipa nso adesua se de enti ehun hia se ye bo yasomdwe ene ye democracy no ehun ban enti wo mo ye omudwumadi kese pa no fada urbo ho no de nka ye NCC for ne hu omo na fe du bebia na police for nso e de communal intervention so wram na mo ne amanfo di nkomo na ye educate media no nso mo ye adwuma kese e de educate sebe ya citizens no nyina be hunu se ye election ye ko abato enye bibibia dendenden se sebi o ma obi emfa enkoye adwuma ense ode wo ye na akwohwere wo nkwa ana ukodi dem na enema bebrebi ho no ma enya banti these are the things I ye hwe na ye tufo ema amanfo hunu se ye koto aba enti o to aba wia na wakofie time so ne ye be base ye be kan obetima aba ho no abetie bi wia na wakotena ofie na afei ebre so se ye de total resource ni nyina ba na empany for the abanti largely megidi se bibia be ko asomdwe mu e de amayen bibia
do say ensheda attention ho but bibia be ko all
bibia be ko asomdwe mu e because on say on my no ye de mra na ye adwuma wo aya na ya rehosem se be mpraduasan wo mo a mo begina animu na se koba se na ban no ne party di nkunimu a obenya faso kese pa no basa he no onfa ne ho njim but ya na yenom no a ye wo fom kakra no a se bi ye presi ye benyini na ye beko ye nimu no ye mom na ye ma omo use ye mo e dey create a lot of problems ebinum kra famu ehwere omo nkwane ade and I hope say sa ne mai this time around no ye nyina no adwene konkan ye nyini enti ye mpene so say obi em sacrifice ye na sebi ono de ne ma ne na busuafo no they are covered omoti baby a violence craba e bi nka wom so nti we need to take a serious lesson na ye hwe se ye ma obi enyusi ye keke
you can say there have been instances and occurrences especially getting to the latter part of the year you demonstrations upon demonstrations and amountful agitations and corner ebasa. How does this affect, in fact, say, the peace and security of the nation? Yes.
Say election and political season. Drew say ayana so many strategies. So many conspiracy theories. Amount for yan say omodi bedi omo opponent so nkunim.
Okay.
And only be and say yɛma amanfoɔ bi firi aseɛ ɛyɛ nhyehyɛeɛ ne nneɛma bi a the purpose ɛne ne botae kɛseɛ paa ne sɛ yɛbɛma aban no ɔte soɔ no the incumbent no ayɛ very unpopular na sɛ obɛnya some disaffection bi ɔman ma no aban no ho bɛyɛ wɔn ahi ne abufuo si yɛnto aba ma wɔ nti afei ɔmo firi aseɛ hwehwɛ nneɛma bi a ɛfin sɛ ɛno nti yɛgyina so na sɛ yɛyɛ dede anaasɛ yɛgye mmomome wɔ kurom na yɛ demonstration a amanfoɔ bɛdwan ne yɛn yɛbɛbisa nsɛm ne yɛkyerɛ mu na afei yɛka ne kɛseɛ afa ho sɛ aban no nnwuma bi a ɔyɛ no ɛnyɛ papa nti na yɛ demonstration.
I don't know, most of the time do saa most of ɛyɛ escalate quiet violence. A demonstration hub for friends, democracy hub for the Yomokoi and Kroneba. I didn't know yes because champion what there. Why should it result into violence?
Nayana a nipa su. In most cases, no fin say when your opportunity and this opportunity when you know near a year. The motive behind at the Kodian or danedi. So na fe onya more attention. Na o create certain situation be say and not ebe man leverage. Amania or kanya or yeno and crofa betina se abeja to me say and some bonicro or canfa buying a hono and no cresse or your demonstration no crano. Kwese ebe wiase na posi for kra betu tutuo ana posi for kra pre binom ese binomais sanema nyina no nti omo de provocation ebam so no de omo ye ne bi ho no ma purely na otim say an agenda to set some sort of platform to provocate the system na chese omo gina so say yemfa na say obi ko demonstration na ya park police cars yo na ejasi so na kisim na ukakotu key no ni awo ya ne say you are provoking the system or the institution. I'm for say we shouldn't treat it as such because a demonstration. No. I'm for say yenya womo because of my yenya we say abandon na bi odi na ni esi omo so say bi omo ye demonstration tia nti. The Public Order Act no ema omo sa akwanya no sanso man hyehyɛ say obey demonstration na chiroma police for no ne obetena se route a obey use they will guide you. But be a security threat a ma wonko ho no emra ne say you need to abide by it because you must be responsible citizen. So no we yet mamuni no hunu say wotima muni a wo ye no asudie bi da wo so enu nti ya ma akwanya say your demonstration sa akwanya na dia ma wo no so esan wo nsem bi a wo be yi ano sa wa anye ne yi a
okay
enti sa wo ye demonstration ya ma akwanya na nkyere say ye nema bi ehun hia and maka mpem bebre say ye very careful. The tolerance of your security institution or maimo no is very high.
Almost just say yenya botre
botre so son sembi so
I listen come so
kra
I didn't know canasa because say Ghana nko na yasa nima we si I didn't know akase ye de ne de wosoro
very good me de Ghana toto ba bia sebio me namon akoduru na me share response me share the nature the aggressiveness or more making sure so me bebo o man no ho ban no na ha obi fom kra na onya obi frɛ ema obi ne kasa na apene so no agye atom menyi ne sɛ ofom emra ewo sebio UK abonten so na US abonten so baabi na ubenya obi afrɛ no sɛ wone
asumesi nkasa
enya
adwuma
it won't work so enya adwuma enti no ha no de emu go emayen
is it not undermining now security and no undermining security no and I say yen culture nti yen fa no saa
the way I won't say your tier as Ghana for and your traditional way of life and how it miss edging some so money I don't know. It do be my no you feel say you compromise on so many things. And that is the reality. Na sabi say baby fufra and kabra wo tempt say ukutu kan key no. E hona ebe foul body.
E hona
ebe foul body. Because you are attacking the institution and they won't leave you. Until me can baby I say, Sadia no my so keke. Sanya your level of tolerance in a wasroa. And now you who say we have some sort of a man near my mramayen. Kodi and ke hono na or shake or wura muna or nensekuta kinina obi ogina baby ebe neutralizing
straight away and for who you are because say or threaten the security of the nation
they are justified
to do that.
Of course I'm talking from the perspective of a security man. They are justified enti no ye be de day na say say the almost what legal department one institution no more they need to make sure say they protect the institution and protect the citizen and the country.
Okay.
And you yen to me international say you were police for, you were soldier for, you were NIB for, all the national security apparatus say oh nyina no na yet honum na sebi obi e fa yen no mum da bi akondia ne nyema ye de ama omo no ke odi de meta kan say ye de ama omo say omo fa mo oman no ho ban ene oman ma ne ho ban enti se umma nye bi dead wo mu say wo ye oman no tamfo a don't think say say ma sa yard sa freedom
now the
bia keke because you are that suban bia dia wan hwe yi a obeba bedane oman no tamfo na obedane oman no tamfo nso a eso oman no mumra any wudi eso oman no ban badwuma ko no hihye no any wudi so hunti ye very careful yobinya kokoduro na wako confront to police na ogina oye na djuma na one no de ntokwa ayem and nsem bebre because media no hwe something extraordinary bi and the society hwe bibi magically be say police ni no enda na di but nya ye nim ni say omo nyina ye nipa so hunu
they can lose their cool
obetima lose ni ko ti say uko provokino in a new unjustifiable manner.
This brings me to what happened with Techiman in the 2020 elections. There are accusations and counter accusations, and what is your take on that one?
Well, the circumstances leading to Omo Sankrofono ewu no. Owo bia ka nipa bia na say obi losing life bia no. Enya de papa. I say ye dey be so.
Okay.
Now so mama can say we me dey maka ne baby ameko. You are training me as a police officer. There are certain instructions given to me. And at a point I am allowed to use the weapon to defend myself. And if my life is in immediate danger in the course of executing my constitutional duty, na say me kuta etu kura media, I need to defend myself. Emma, Debbie. It won't happen.
Wow.
Now, I na ye nyama bebre ye kasa gensi say the last resort should not be weapon. But at the same time, the weapon must be used to protect the sanctity of the state.
Wow. The last resort shouldn't be the weapon.
Yes.
But on the other side
of it,
you must use the weapon to protect the nation.
Protect the nation.
Okay.
Bibi bia no a ebe throw oman no into turmoil. And now say ebe say your foundation, the basics of our democracy no aya jatu edi adwuma no. Anything that will undermine it or to shake it to its destruction foundation, we need to respond to it.
Wow.
And unti asoja for na ye do magu ye border no so nyina no mugu no mhye tent mu no. They are not there for the fun of it. They fight on our exactly. Enti yama wo makonde so mo fa mo ye ho ban. Police for no so internally yama wo mo akonde ne niema so mo so de boye ho ban no. Omo so wo asodie to make sure say ye makwan emanipa boni for so emdi so anemu nkam emfa so. And this year koto aba. Ade a make pa with this election money say nobody or no Ghanaian should turn himself or herself enemy of the state. So we are sir, you are inviting the wrath of the institution upon yourself. Because obi ekopeni to me and our born into or can nsem bebre. Wo no sabe we badwema nya wo kan na obetie na to wasuma ato aba e de ama no ento wasuma ka obabi but obi so obehye kokoa mu aka se anhwa na obi age niame amefin say eye media rightfully so belong to me me ma obi nsisi me fanti no me tete kuo bi na eduru ho a omagina mu ako ama me sa kuo no a ye frɛ no vigilantes ne tax ne ade no by the law, so no, it's unconstitutional, it's illegal.
Okay.
And you don't go find yourself
in
among those groups.
Okay.
Because we are sap here. One shey na bribi ba na say mpanifo respond in terms of security. E bi ana wakoye victim. ebi pe anhwe ya no akoye victim na wo maame ne wo papa wo ma ne wo kunu wo yere no ma e wo fie no mani da wo so no na 7 preduasa you being the breadwinner no you are no more eno no anhwe ya oh na nkrofo wu ya nya investigation ya nya hwe maame kan no crap anchiro Ghana for we should be very careful say security ni wo pese wo demand bibia mu fenfenfen to ho no mo a unya ne sa obabia
security munya ne sa
you won't get it anywhere in the world. You won't get it.
Wow. Ti omo demand say na friends peace council for ne omo ka bi ewo mu no enye sanhwemu no nyina na mbenya ne sa.
Oh, dabi. Ne say nka security no kran kanye security.
Wow.
Because the word security they shroud with certain secrets.
Okay.
So no.
Nyina na o se pia bontin.
Nyina emma.
Ekobasa sometimes amafo accuse the security say aban na oteso no mom and they use some to his advantage. And I say how do you also feel some more security for?
The security rather encrofontia say omo loyalty is to the state first.
Not to any individual.
Not to any individual party be an abandon. So there be say President Kufuor that's your president until January 7th, 2025. You know. The state security normal loyalty is to him and to the government.
Wow.
And nunti say omo bo ye nyina ye ho ban through certain measures say omo bo ho ban. The constitution no democracy ni ajatum police ajatum military ajatum that's what we eno na ebo ye nyina ye ho ban. And nunti my expect say bibia ni ayede ne nsono ne na koma nyina ba begu fom na ya chechem dabi ene nke yeda ye ntumi na because eniema ne information as national security for no kuta a no omo de boy ye ho ban e ma yetimi tena se o man ne yeti ho no mo no enya de keto a no ya o se da be mate se ko bi ye from the routers so said
routers
information bi abeto abonten ekika yen I mean terrorist attack and those kind of things. Man, when I read the whole thing, I don't know, baby, I'm free ever, but our credibility is in doubt. Untimi mbon ra o man biamu. Now I call your investigation, research about almost security, how it is. Now fiti now they are tuja. There be enyen sa baby.
I see.
First and foremost, there should be some level of collaboration between wo adwuma na wo ye no and the national security intelligence unity no into findings no no mo bekwa kwotena se na mo discuss e wo kokoam na ebia bibi wo mu a omo hunu se eye no kre na ye threat e be set panic into the citizens. We have taken notice of this, but make sure this doesn't go to the public. A copper, you'll be held responsible. Enti enye bibia na ye wo ho akwanya nti ye wo ho ekwansi ye de to public. That be where sad they are not say oban bo no kra no hihye no enwe peye.
I see.
Ohono. Enti yenti ye ho ase say police ni military officer NIB na BBC na say ye kan ho asem ye ho investigation na dia report to be ba better bonten of course but enye bibia na ye behunu no dito sa
di better bonten nyina because of our security
and because of your interest.
Okay.
Yan kasa timamufo no man no biggest interest in tea as so much shelving no na fi omo ankasa e fa kwan ye so mo fa so na sa ban bon hye no omo digu akomo e de adwuma.
Wow.
Enu nimu a ye ni security.
Wow.
So sa tangent ni nimu a ye ni security o man yimu.
We are learning.
Because as a bibi o hono mo a ye bought so kire ye wura kandapa as a minister for national security. Na so fitting ya no issue press statement no da betu na ebia cabinet according command da betu dwa IGP na o maka ne da betu dwa CDS na enka ye nyini ntumi ntenase
a friend say security kwa
ebekuyen
I see
onti omo kuta niema bebre ha omo dia to ho no it's not for the public consumption
right
enunti sa encrophobia na yekun nipa 18 of course investigations have taken place oma ye nhwehwemu bebre e was asem no ho adru babia adru but the bottom line is that enye bibia necessary na ye totugu abontin just like that emwa ye ne ankasa.
Sometimes as security personnel motin sembi ebia na moninna no bia ko kasembia to you ebia ngani sankasa asem na eba abontin. How do you take those things?
Well, you need to quickly share baby a free urban song na nipa na okan sa asem no wuti asem no de kwadwendwene mu ye hwe emu duru sene tie na ho behia you need to invite the person na ne tenase na bia modi nkomo na wa kire no say next time e bia bibini a go about it this way na e bia sa asem no kra no in other jurisdictions all the to social media na they will restrict it omo mane nko
I see.
untimi nko publish bibia amfa the US security service ho UK omo mpene omo dabi o publish kra enko.
I see.
Because they have the system such that all the two Facebook are on be year for
wow.
All the two YouTube on be year for
wow.
So it won't get to stream for people to know or see about it.
Wow.
And the sanya mano my jemu to try sa keke say obia be yem hwehwemu wa hunu bibi no dia ye be call election. In fact tensions are very high. Na say wo ko say why your research wa hu bibi na fe wo san be raise concerns bi ensem bi ya penifo nyese bi a ebi omunnim omontie o omunnim omate but these are issues omo handle behind closed doors na omo emane ma oman no anim na dia ambihia ni suru e dia ba obi a te terrorist asema na yamhye no
of course
and if there are certain investigation findings aba na realistic omo etimi identify certain terrorist cells e cells na ekuakuo nkitinkiti na omo establish your baby a omo ye omo target na fe omo ye omo DS omo ye to hit their target and all of that no if ye mano ebetuto dwa anyhow ye de ehun any suru
to a man for so me busa we because the NCC for your research and the trouble and say elections here ko mo kanema but ade ba kom kam yem shim kakra say e mabunu ye wo ho say e ba se bibia nto na fe yem fa violence emfa nwremu ade ready. What is the implications say a country like Ghana and if it becomes worse we'll use violence to get whatever we want?
Mean carry or more research no more de abetudwa no enti menim the method or more using findings the questions or more bisa nkrofo no and the jurisdiction or more yes are survey no so just because enye bebia na say ye tiesi abontin a obenya nipa ma ma be yes ade na baby how this ade no call obi few. There was classical example democracy hub here course Accra. Consistently not ya demonstration no we some baby edu baby no one of the group call demonstration and they got angry said the entina no fighting for or more mining interest na man for ma ye do baby say and social media ama adesua aye easy nkasa ho ene nkasa kire ekọ ententema amanfo te there are section of people denia no a obenya be 5-10% ombe TSC street mu say omode ombe didi. That is not rule out. But untumi nka say that is the larger population of the youth no madwin so ombe TSC abontin na omo demand whatever they need to demand for. So that I say and such information no omo find no minim how the national security conversation how Asia Koso so no and how I receive I don't know how they did it. Otherwise, for me, I don't even think that we just put things anyhow. Say, for violence and resolve it to what we want in Ghana. The people are ready and they will take to the streets. And no, I don't think these are the things we need to look at. The NCC, of course, said yes, educate the masses on their civic duties. So omojuma pa no. And this because uhunu said dodo no ye BBC so omontin sabontin no mbetiasi mu in the manner of violence there. And the whole institution no so kra no failure on mine.
What duty call duties no what
failure on mine because it is your duty to enlighten the public to let us know say as far as your constitution no any democracy is concerned no taking to the street in the form of violence to demand or press home what we need it's not the option. And to Ukraine say disabusing Crawford in terms of that thinking. Now mom now they babe catch and say and Crawford already say a bus yentin for violence they will do it. It means the institution has failed us.
All right.
Completely.
Mamusa we answer ne akwo aye Bawumia campaign no. Mamusa say the United States at the visa restrictions we aba say omo be undermine a democracy no. More ever restricted in terms of visa and but mean your opinion about this.
I think it's part of the protocol when it's come to election processes. A caution is some kind of caveat so that stakeholder and I say we say any party money adimo. You need to watch how you conduct yourself. And your first time, I think almost election period, they give that caution. Say unim now fomented trouble to disturb the democracy in Adena. They will deny you visa and all of that. And I think it is something good. A standard kind of procedure in terms of protocol arrangement to give caution in the monitoring of the election processes and added to the end. These are all part of it. And it's not that exception as I feel in a BC. No, it's been part of omo arrangement omo taye pa.
Mekwa kodi nkomo aba na mebri ane abewrem ewo campaign na yankɔ ne ne US press attaché Matthew Nkonkodi nkomo. Matthew, good morning.
Good morning. It's great to be speaking with you and your listeners this morning.
It's great to be speaking with you as well. Well, we've had this directive from the United States that you have brought some restrictions as to the people who will undermine democracy, especially during this election year. Can you throw more lights on that one for us?
Yeah, so first I'd just like to say it's great to be talking with Kessben FM. I had a chance to go into the station in Kumasi 2 weeks ago. And what we've announced yesterday is something that's being done with the aim to ensuring a peaceful and fair democratic election here in Ghana. So these are preventive measures that the United States has announced, not just in Ghana, but around the world.
Okay.
And it's really to ensure good behavior. These restrictions do not target any particular country, and as of this time, no particular individuals, but it's being announced preemptively as a deterrent mechanism. And we believe that these restrictions have been effective in other places as well. But for your listeners, what I'd like to say is that this is part of the U.S. immigration law, and that has ineligibilities for certain people that are found to be undermining democracy. And that's something that we're really obviously interested in here, that Ghana has a fair and peaceful election in December.
Why will you make this statement? Why will you put this one into your laws that possibly you do this to get people to adhere to democratic tendencies? Why will you put this one? Are people possibly using your state as a route of escape, so that when they disturb their country, they will come to your state possibly to get their peace, whilst the country itself is in turmoil?
So I would say that the United States is fortunate to have partners like Ghana that share our interest in democracy.
Okay.
And people that are seeking to undermine, whether it's U.S. democracy, whether it's Ghanaian democracy, these are not friends of us or our countries. And so what we're trying to do is ensure that those elections, those democratic elections, go off without a hitch, and that no one is, again, seeking to undermine them. And for those that are found, and hopefully they are not, but for those that are found to have undermined democracy, we have then a policy in place that would prevent those people from going to the United States, and that may prevent members of their family from going to the United States. And we see this as a credible tool to deter bad behavior.
All right, let me ask your candid opinion. Looking at our democracy, I'm thinking about Ghana now. What do you make of it?
Well, I've been in Ghana for about 2 months, and I've really enjoyed seeing how robust the democracy is, whether it's here in Accra, whether it's there in Kumasi, around the country, we see millions of people getting ready to participate in this democratic exercise. And so for me, when I see political campaigning, when I see the advertisements, when I see people in the streets marching and protesting, this is all part of a healthy, vibrant democracy. So in my short time in Ghana, short time in Accra, I've been very impressed by people's commitment to democracy and willingness to debate these topics. And they come up in the media. I mean, there's been several things that have been happening in Ghanaian politics as of late that have taken over the airwaves. And whether you support the decision, whether you think that there's a problem with the decision, everyone can talk about it and talk about it in a peaceful manner. And that's what I think for me is so exciting, that the man on the street or the person in the office are all talking about Ghana's democracy. And that's exciting.
Right, meaning that we are on a right track when it comes to democracy, and definitely we get to the point that people will look at us and possibly take some pride that Ghana has gotten to a point.
Well, I would say this is that look what just happened over the weekend. Your foreign minister was elected the Secretary General-elect of the Commonwealth. And this is a moment of pride, I would say, not just for, as our ambassador has said, not just for Ghana and for Africa, but for the entire Commonwealth. You know, the first woman from Africa to lead this 56-member organization. Yesterday, when they returned here at the airport and in the press conference, you saw that whether it was the president or whether it was the foreign minister talking about this as a moment of pride for all Ghanaians. And seeing also the foreign minister, you know, thank the political parties, all the political parties, as well as the Ga people, the Ashanti people, the Muslims, the Christians, everyone that had come out in support and had prayed for her. It was really a moment that everyone could celebrate in. And I think that's what's exciting. This is a moment for Ghana, whether it's the election to the head of the Commonwealth, whether it's the Ghanaian elections themselves. This is an exciting time, and you can see Ghana's democracy in action.
All right. Thank you very much, Matthew, for your time this morning with us.
Thank you.
Right. Matthew, I press attaché at the U.S. Embassy, and OTC and Nedinkom. So I clarify the reason why. More a day that's a yababon thing. Right. Enti, mamemra nana apia hona afi yanko aye. The Bawumia campaign. On also MPP into the American. So how are things going? And the person who what exactly you do, but how are things going? And response not the same. Maybe I'm a call and Croniba.
Okay, that's fine. I'm saying, Basa election no. My position as security and intelligence officer, and mostly I talk the larger instances about how the election, the safety, security arrangement, no echo, the general election as far as the party is concerned.
Okay.
And then also as a personal assistant to Chairman Fedowari, who is the campaign chairman.
Okay.
I mean, there are so many things that we do to ensure say Nyamebe Yadom na Ghana for the 2 million ebe mine.
Okay.
And in the general perspective, no, I'm saying, baby, I jina die, metimaka say a yansa. Sanse Ghana for ama 2 million na Dankwah Kufuado, Nyankupai na dom 8 years or the ba ewie. No de enyuma hudo be brave egu akwan mu. Na dia yesre Ghana for ne say baby I jina sisi yi die no kure ni nyame animu ni. Constitution no makwansi enkoto abanyi obi a obeto aso. Na se Ghana for etie na nsempa yiwura Mahmoud Bawumia de agu akwan mu no yesomu a eno mom na me fin se ebeboa yen esan se oman bia no enyini kɔ nanim ensan nachi eno nti se policies anipa ne de agu akwan mu no eye nea emma yen forward thinking, and then it give us the leverage say ebrebi ba de wiase enyini kro no Ghana so esese etimi duro obi ne wiase nkae na etu anama nyini no etimi gina pempenso bako nti eno na ese inform nia ye make hu decision nia kwakoto eso aba
we opposition also e de ne de namfa almost sell your message. How is it helping or putting yours down? I mean, because maybe I'm a coco. No?
Yeah, coco. Largely, say, Osha, senia Ghana for gin seminum mienu free opposition the position that can say MPP NDC no no na me momu di anya se bia me can because me NPP ni ti say me neutral Ghanaian na dia be mehwe pa ne say policies no mu dia hen ene be ma me Ghana ni a me ye no asetena no mu ebego ama me na enye brebia na sese me fa frustration atete or how emu ena me saka de ese me saka na fei foundation no is it something na me manso daache eye guaranteed and I say assured ewo ho say me tu sa na moyi me bo esapa e de ato e de ama me so me nchirima ana eno ne ye hwepa fantastic policies are ye de agu akwan mu de bebrebe kwa bebre ka se ka de ya na ye ntanka ho asem say no kra de otisi street ma e ma na ne kama ye any free secondary education e wo ho se CA na nado boss so say o de beba no consistently from 2008 ena odiato na koma so 2012 2016 ena mpawunya tumi waye abedu samri efie bi organa bia no enya so mfa so agi se fie asebio abofra bi nuru se obekọ secondary education ewo ho either than that maka say ene statistically ne ehun se nipa mofra be over 5 million Ghanaians young Ghanaians are omafa through this secondary education policy na omo ensa akamu anamonye mu emfaso afei nso so nia ye fin say ya build the economy na kodru enso so esese yetimi to aso esan say eno ana meka o ba bi say eye no kre say economy no awoso kakra
ahona kame ba ne say Ghana ni de sebio nipa de onyade obedi no amewia emfa ho na education ni ho alfa no how are you convincing these people no mo agia tum say omunya abotre no muso ntwen ope how is it going
nya ye ka kire Ghana for any say ewiase ba bia no asetena mu eyedin yen kasi a fix Ghana ama Ghana ye kama na say o how bia ni ho na say aho kire eni ho of course times are hard na me no ka say ufa yensika a yedi yesidi ya na ufa abibirima mu ha nyina no a the strongest denomination against the cedi no Ghana ye toso ensia 6
among the 54 countries
exactly
Ghana toso
ensia enti e kire say we 56 na say Ghana toso ensia na is about 50 something na e ka no 50 na ka no ye di omu nyina anim kire say wo mu se enema mu ye den de nanso ba bia ye gina no eye e ma yen kakra sen afoforo no bebrebe ese nia wo su esu naniwa enu nti Ghana ni pese ohwese na setena mu hihye ebe kosen ama no ampa omampania be de akire e de atodwa se ono na mamu hihye no emeye direct continuation of Nanado Dankwah Akufo-Addo de enu nti nani so ade hunu mu no wo se eto bi ohokora na yetuatua ono fin says ono ye president sa to na yetua no ese ye yifiri honomo osanso hu ne say adwumayefo ana business people so eko how ahodo bebremu in terms of filing taxes ne ekwan agire fa so ko mo kwagije omo to ne ade nti or the new policy e ba say obema flat rate tax regime ewo Ghana ha say na afei nso nyame na adom na odin kunimu a ne first terms in the office no obema tax amnesty enu so bia odeka na ye de nam court ne yetwe ne ade nyina no obeyi afiri honomo na wa make sure say ne foundation a obe build ama oman na anyini wo so ba bia na de adu no obeto aso ama policies ni bibre no yetimi aye ho adwuma yi sesi aye ka say agenda 111 no asantima mu nkwa enya makomako 26 emu 6 ready a nia omampani be commission sani ato aba no nsia ewo Asante region ha sei aye ka ho bi oman ni mu ba bia no a ye de sa agenda 111 ni bi akobia no it's at certain construction stage a ni nyina ekoso akwanya hodo bebrebe ena aban no atumi ayi de ama oman ya spread no in excess of 14,000 kilometers of road aban atumi aye education why so much infrastructure because ebra be mu say aye free no enrollment no ekosoro enti na say make sure say sisi adan bebre ni CCBA enne ya me ne wo kasai eni so ade hu no ba ko a da bia meka say nyame nya dom na Ghana fo emma Yura Mahmood Bawumia mra ne say o say ya setena mu no enema ni bi ema ye ho kyere yen se yetimi bobo sika no bebre na ye de koto ade baako at a go sika no so ye nibi into ase the credit score system eba eno nti wobetime nya flexibility na ebia anema bi na opɛ sɛ wotɔ egu dem ana japade bi na opɛ sɛ woyɛ ne nyina no benya nhyehyɛ ya obɛyɛ ne kakra ɛbɛboa wo ɔse obed lift on minor drum pempenso bi sɛ ne amene woti ayɛ kase sisi digital technology yes ye free be the fourth industrial revolution eba ne simple nkyerɛkyerɛmu a ɛwɔ mu a yɛtia ne sɛ ewiase ne nyinaa no nyini alongside technology enu nti sɛ wo nso so wan so technology no mu bi amfa nyini a obɛte wo ho akachi ebɛkɔ agyawo so nti wo se wo be uplift the digital economy no amana akosoro yi papaapa ba bia ye kɔ wiase ba bia no uduru ho ene wonam na wi Uganda card pair eboa ma wutimi nya access to so many things apesa wo ye first no kɔ amanone na wutu kwan na oba me kai me drew baby ye me passport ye scan ye I got a challenge say I say my passport no almost scan ye no it didn't give clear address about me entina omo challenge kakra but these days o the Ghana card enam now who scan omo scan pa e ma clear information about you enu nti na omo gya to mo wi ase baby ase wo free airport baby e ba Ghana na Ghana ni nkwa na kuta bia you need to be given the access to use it enti so many interventions are yede egu akwamu aboa Ghana for se wo ba at least emabunu be 1 million de obet train wo into technology so many aspects in terms of technology ebebo mamo matimi amiti the requirement for the job market in the world these are the things that ye ka ho asem ebo ho dewru e de kire Ghana for one thing is in ani so e me depa ne say o se oman yi mu no esanse infrastructure development ye nyina na ya aban no na disika ye no na emma aban no cost increase taxes no ono de oba obehwe the private sector and say a road na bia company bi say Accra Kumasi road no ye na yaje ye building kese na ye de to asisi so na afi ye de atiyeka na bre no so a ye jamu e de ama aban emma aban no nkofa sika enkobo bosia na afi bosia no wa befa kwan bi so apile no as taxes egu Ghana for so ama ye tuatua na mo private person de sika be hyemu a na ono a build kwan no na wagigi to na afi wo de ateneka na okọ these are the models a me feel say even marketing structures na de nyina no e betumi e de ayama o mine ma no ya setena no emu aye hare kakra e de amaye
Nana Apia Owusu. Thank you very much. Nana Apia Owusu, Executive Director, Global Intelligence and Security Analysis Center, GSAC. Na osanka na medi wie no na me kan se e wo mu se mu odin na nso ye na nyame ase se yen salai nkoto petrol yen salai ento gas yen salai na yen ko se ye ko yi sika o bank na bank ni sika ni o maye so hono yen salai se ye ko Western Union akoyi sika biu samre ye send u sika mobile money interoperability nti adawromanti na about phone so ba bia wo bia na we so no che say soft life no Ghana phones you deserve bi na no bi na yura Mahmoud Bawumia senya me na dom a obekoso ade a build on mine no. Thank you very much Nana Apia Owusu yada sepi waba Mamintu kakrai na afi yenkudi jamra yakewi anyway right na yenkudi asumre na all right my main messages no emra na afi yentwa so elha security please I want to ask Mr. Speaker of Parliament that did he call for the vacation did he call for the vacant seat of the MPs who lost their seat when they went to primaries? Did he call them vacate that of Napo when he was chosen as the vice presidential candidate from Prince and Odiwe also Abrain and Anope Prince there and so no right my main kind other messages kakra and also na afi yen share and yema kakra and also hansana yakudwaso akudi enkomo aba musabato kuma aswase say the unrest in Boko is being fueled by politicians benefiting from the violence. The recent legal actions, like the Kumasi Appeals Court overturning a Bolga High Court warrant for Seidu, raising concerns about transparency, the contested installation of the new chief, has added to tensions. In response, the Boku Traditional Council ban on MPP campaign activities aimed to prioritize community peace over political influence is welcomed as a welcome news. Greetings to Julius Debra and Gabriel Aga. Julius Agahowa and Tahirwa Swasin. Security, the MPP party has succeeded in collapsing our economy, and instead of them to accept that they have failed the good people of this country and apologize, they are still engaging in this fallacy of putting the blame on the so-called COVID-19. The only way we can rescue Ghana from the hands of these corrupt leaders is to vote massively against the MPP and bring JM to come and solve the problem of this country. Regard to my boss, Honorable Julius Debra, hashtag vote wisely. All right. Good morning, KOD. I cannot afford to miss this program. KOD, condolence to Madam Dankwah's family members. We have missed a mother. Greetings to Honorable Mavis and Cancer Boadu. Honorable George Osei Aswinin Aguna Asamai. All right. Mayan Kujaso Emra. Kaji. Good morning.
Morning.
Nabokode.
Yamiadum Senior.
Edanyamiasi pa. Mayan Kwai.
Right. Abusuafo yemmomodian na yemfie ni nkyeremu ewo nyame ya adomo amampon baby som 2024 na eye Kessben media ena afi Kessben Foundation ni swade hunu sa afi bia bronya dru na sa wona oyire oma abusuani nyina atwa ahia na mo nyamo anwa ena afi ni bi de kama no a na mo akae enyanka ewisia na afi kunafo bibi nti woroma hwe omo ade hye woroma hwe omo ehwefo ni ade no so mo sebe omo kakra etimi akọ omo no sa so nti no afi bia beso sa na Kessben Foundation ni Kessben media ko nyina kabomo na yagege kakrakra yibi ma de obenya babia seye mo anwa entade bibia na sika fam kura no a wadaro ma ebre no aso ye be hia se free sabria akopim se nyame adoma December bosom beso na ye de akoye nkwadai ema ne kunafo yinso adoye ntimisiro wutie mi a kakra benya babia no omode anafo ni kirimo Kessben fidiem ha na fabra ne mfa nkoye emai na afi kunafo nso adoye na afi bia one ma de beba no so doso a omode anafa number na frɛ o frɛ yankase tuka ba ofie ho ni abefa ni mani nyina number abefrɛ wo so no ye 0549 887444 0549 887444 na ebia na yesika fam so a obetima yesika de aboa na ye de atone ma akọ number de befa so mobile money number no eno so ye 0245 759593 0245 759593 dia da so ne Kessben Outreach Foundation bomodin ayi bima na enam so ema wonsu nhira ebeba ama wonso wade wo ho dwabe wura bank simen kan chiro say hye adwumadi ase sitika krabia so my Ghana ne dwabe man no emfie aduana enie Nyankopon aboa amene pempenso aduri sebe enyamo amodi musika besie ye mo ambeje besia de mu dwuma etre mu dwuma mu anka dwabe wura bank prempren ankenya nuru ha entipanifo se ne saso ntino wonom de nhye bebre ne de agu akwan so sa fi eye mfinhye aduana afiri denti no omo agogo niam bebre mu enso de ama obia betimi aba na odu sika besie ho no na wabaje besia na watimi ede atre onwuma mu enye wanwa sa afimpimiru ne aduno miensa afi atwa mu no ono ene ebo na baso se Rural Bank obo no homodin pa ewo eye afi atwa mu no Chamber of Commerce for the sa awards abadebo abasobodie enso ede emayen me pacho dwumade ye ne bie eye savings account afi current account betimi aba bebiebe afi dachinti account yesanso bie shares ho ena obo onso no peso be fixed deposit to anu se bi ho afi mobile money transfers ye bi ewo ho microfinance dwumade enso ebi ho afi bu on mane de niema amana sisika amanu fra mono ne a obetimi abawuram no abeyi wade ewo ho ana bi am oye yi mo pese betena puniti na sikasem kontabudie ne ade ehwe nyina so a asori dwumade bibia so a eyi dwabunra bank na to nsafre a ebeboa ewo sa akon so susu savings so oba no so onsa beka npanifo edo befa sa ne mani nyina enso emu wo mosimi kanjo se enam finhia aduanan a ye die nti no ube sika ana sika beto akon ufutom se kunkron message ebebe nyina no ene omudi nyina eche ni a obesan so ama message ne enso osa kwan so bowura branch bia ne nkrabata bi eben wo bia no e obi wadwoso bonre aboaso dwaben pankro no onwe Roman Hill magazine eye new road afi sepeti mpom fumeso enafa de shimanya egusua ne bi head office no so e wudwaben ya ba onsa ebekan ho gina be na frempanifo na oni eni nkomo e wo 0271 40 9340 0271 40 9340 afi 0579 792712 0579 792712 Dwabenura Bank Asante Dwaben na yebo dwuma enso edi efri latest form simen kancho sade dena anika ene se damuni nyina wa ye adwuma wie no apon no akofie na wadware no nya sofa bim atwere mu kakra na hwe TV kama pa ne saso nti no wonom edi sofa sofa ba ye no ba wo mu ahodo ho abetima ba gibie na wa hom wa relax mu kama pa enso ewe ho no anya senkuma ye sanso eye sleek LV shaped sofa eno so oba won sabeka bi bo no eye 3100 Ghana cedis pe enti Bowura latest form ni nkrabata na fene showroom bia be hu bia no uroma ase o mu new sofa na odi aba o mu di aba no oba ba gibi na watimi edi agudi ujuma ko hu mu kama pa enso ewo ho latest form your partner for life Bowura mo na baje odi enso hu mu kama pa yellow MTN force mo amane se Ghana ha de open network a o mu nkrabata so ba bia be wura bia suma ba bia be wura bia no onya network na eye MTN for asem na ye ken no mu di dwuma de bia ba ebi afi no bi wadwuma ana wadwuma no eye ankrankra de ana se bia medium emu so kakra na open internet eye adwuma na besomobo amanne abef ntitafi de wo ye adwuma na internet nka ho a ma obre yie pa ne saso nti no MTN for edi 4G router edi aba omo edi niam baako 9 na de ka ho de ama wo sa 4G router omo de aba no obeto bi pe 10 gig free data wo so betim de adi adwuma kama afie sanso ma Microsoft 365 genuine Microsoft tools ho afie webways nso eno so bu ho no a wankasa website ye customizing kama pa de mana afie wo eye unicorn service so ho no a eno so beboa ama odwuma wo die ni nkitahode hu nsem atimi akoso ye pa de ma sa de ma na nyina ne akabo mu a ye de ma 1200 Ghana cedis eye MTN for de sa ni ma we de ma wani je ho na pese ogibie na eboa ma odwuma ntintamfidi afi ye di nkomo abefo kwan so bibia atimi konkan a eye MTN Ghana na waso do ho eboyen yellow base dwumadie no na ye kan bibia na penchiremu a bomode na frɛ eye 100 na say hotline no e wo 0244 308 111 0244 308 111 na MTN enforcement kanchiro se eniema ekoyie pa ohonom a enya senkuma enu nti no wonom de smartphones aba kane no bia pese okoto smartphone bia ne buo ni nti giso otususu ba mfie mienu ne ekire nenso ne omammoayefo entu dia ne se Bowura MTN for office bia ben wo Bowura mu a na waka kirom se omonso enchihye omode aba se wa pese otu mobile phone bra baji bia na tua no kakra no eno nso oba no baji odie enso ewo ho entu nya Bowura mpe na udon sesi so se funwe na mepa nya yima wo a na wato ase kakra na afia ma bosumi miensa bosumi nsia ejina sikarodo na se borodo a oto mobile phone no ene ho mre de be ma ase tua we eyade bi eboye pa na yisem so ne se enye mobile phone kekene de ma wo mobile phone ya beto ya so ye bia no ye sanso ma data 2 gig na de gu phone so na watimi de di ujuma amane ma koye pa de manti kana hye so smartphone bia bia no Bowura MTN office na so mo e branch bia ben wo na Bowura mu a na waka kirom se onso ba baji eye mobile phone no na onso atua no later we ene hye MTN Ghana esanso e de ato e de amain deto soap omo aboy yie pa na se obohu anan kwada bu ono ma na niti pa no yare James ene Bowura kwada ne sa no deto of wire samana de aba deto of nim so omo niam de e yade aboy yie pa ema efi na afim wo wankeka wa e beni pedue ni mo no o de deto niam ye wo ho a eboa ema sa ne mene nyina firo ne sa so nti no deto samana omo aye de aba no eboa yie pa eboye ma ena afie ho ban e de free eye emoa wa na afie niam bia so a e beni pedue no emu na sa samana Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association nurse fon kabum ko Ghana ha agye atum se samana eye ntifie bia ese fatase onya bie na odidu dwuma na no aboa ama efi ena afie yado anketenkete ya ne baye mu no eno nso eto atimi atwa ni what scientific hospital Dr. Nimone Dano Dr. Simen Kanchiro se oye the womb and penis repairer bia no pe wutie me na waware mfie mienu miensa de ko dusu ni na sa wo hwan odini a eye ni what scientific hospital na e wosa oba doctor ya ben wo mfidie nwanwaso de adwuma ho yade bia hinta wo nipadua ni mo no papa ebehwe e de ma ebi akasa na pampan boni de akire halitosis ana so bo no mo abema wa ho odo mpam ko fo mo de bo ni ane waje mu anasi chirere diabetes na ha wo odi stroke aka wato for muntimi nsore na wakọ aba ana pressure na ha wo bu ono na eye cancer ana typhoid ulcer wa na sita hihye opa na na nsa ta ititriti ana prostate problem okoda odwonso mpredu ansa na ade ache a eye ni what scientific hospital doctor ewo kumasia atonsu Monaco junction enkran so owo mile 7 achimota mile 7 ho nso oben Janet corner dan no oyadwuma free juada kosi menda jina be na frɛ no na oni doctor ni moni nkomo 0244 087687 0244 087687 na ye beje so high purchase jumadie a multi credit savings salons de hihye so de amane kana hye nso multi credit savings salons ba mfinhia baako aduonu enum 25 years nie ne sasunti ɛho afahye no na afa ho jumadie no na obede san hye we de agu akwan so de amane se utie na se bia upe TV flat screen TV 50 inches 75 inches and now rice cooker open oven bia ope bia no borua multi credit savings salons nkrabata bia ben wo borua mu a na waka chom se omo high purchase jumadie no ba be ye bi to kwa TV bia pebia na do nsesi so no akire ibeyi di amount se oya aban adwuma se oya ankrankra adwuma de hia se bosome so akakra bi beto ofutuo mu kunkron na yenso ateketo bi de afiri obohu ano bosome a nko animo no na yate sika wi wa bra how ewo kwan bia enso eso multi credit fortune kan say we no ababe so abeba mfaso esan se mfinhia de nunum 25 years e sha aseso o my Ghana no ho eye dwumadie na ye de ehye sunti oye adwadini oye aban adwuma na wa nkrankra adwumu a obetimi do ho ahyem bi na waba owura eye nkrabate be ben no na onso akwaje de enso ewo ho na monka na monhya ne nso say multi credit savings salons 25 years na ye die no ho hye ni bi ene say charges bi na da adwumadie so say bi a ye discover tofutuo mu ana say bi ye de wi sika message na say alert na ye de ma no kan ne bi a ye tie a ene ye yi charges ni nyina de free we ene ni ma hodo bi ne ye e de asomo say mfinhia dununu mu a ye die no eso be ban faso enso etimi e de ama wo ena afi nso hwemu a de nhye bebre de aba ebeboa ama wo afi na ba be futuo na ne ye adwuma no so no ya wogu ne ma bebre de ama wo eniam bekoye edi ama na afi wonso a betimi ne ye adwuma ebia de bia betususu bosumi mienu onya qualify pe na chese besia de be ma dodo bia pe bia no na wetimi edi atre onwuma mese bowura multi credit branch bia ne nkrabata bia ben wo na oni eni dwuma enso ewo ho medimafo herbal clinic Dr. Time da so no Dr. Simen kan say the whole Ghana na ya sabia no nko a na ya de bia de ba besom no obehye emre de ato so se mrewe dura ya de ni tu afri mojani mo pa bedru ho no na ya de na tu afri mojani mo a Dr. Time da so medimafo herbal clinic oguso na oye adwuma Dr. si ade bia ha wo de achini abre wano munro o sa wo punu ni ade na se ade nda so atimojani mo a omodin afo ni kire mo ewo atwemagogo kumasia atwemagogo na behia Dr. Time da so na onfa time ento ya de no so no ma woduro wo behunu se bre bi obehye obia ne bedru ho no na ya de na tu e de afri mojani mo ma nso ho ato gina be na frɛ medimafo herbal clinic na oni Dr. Time da so eni nkomo number ni 0244 7742 820244 7742 82 afi 0500 727515 0500 727515 na ye beje wo so ope eye radio school na watimi akọ na radio adwuma wani gye ho o wa adom ache de nenso hia tete kakra e wo se akire omra ene kwan e fa so kase radio so TV so na wa no nkopa na akire bia nkoda na o call to semo a eye Sketch World Media Institute na wo se oba ye wa akire fo kuku da mo aben enim radio homra ena afin central dwuma no homra de be fa sa kwan nyina mo be pia bonten no na o dare se oja no ye kire graphic design e wo se de obesi de computer design niema afi video editing and camera handling so ye kire wo TV and radio disc jockey DJ for no afi TV and radio talk shows person who host program bi anase sports commentary na person kan kase okan news ani nyina no eye Sketch World Media Institute na ewose oba kumasia for ni kiremo ewo eye Kessben fidiem ha ye na bra beto forms ni bi F eda form school fees ni nso boko obagia kakra na otua wi amane ma koye pa enso dia ma ka na hye ne so ye wo practical studio ho no mo abibia e kire mu bia no ye do be studio na afi wan kasa so akokire dio ni mo na abo ama kine bi no onya radio na TV ekoye adwuma onso ho ankopo e wo kwan bia so gina ben na frɛ na ne mpanifo de school ya no eni nkomo e wo 0249 414039 0249 414039 afi 0552 856467 0552 856467 na ye beje wo so junior science and math quiz in kind of shene so say a Kessben media Kessben TV and multi credit savings loans na kabo mu this quiz e hye so de amaye ma no ye say ye drum finfin mantam ni atoy mantam bomodin awofo na monka mo man internet TV na omo hwe bi nyina no mu sua de na aboa ma eye stem dwumadi ye si aban ni so behwe na ene ye ma no omo ba ya tete omo abafunim die mu ntintamfidie na afi nkontabudie mu no eno so atimi akonka ma ye ma no enso atimi nya daachi pa afi ye ba eye Kessben FM so a nyame adom finhia duno enie ya Kessben dwumadi no ye wura Kwabena Kessinam ne nimde so nyankopon tumi so de afidie ba finhia duno enie de ye hye ho fa eno timpanifo se nkancho se bomodin akoso ama wani enhwe Kessben TV na afi Kessben FM so no eho dwumadi no so ye begu so ani akyene ma enso nti bomodin a na onsoma wani eni Kessben 93.3 Kumasi na afi Kessben 92.9 ewo enkra
che asese ode ko dwa so sabre de ye ne ejeba for akwa National PRO Mining Committee ema NDC ono ha ayey akwa ba pacho by Mike and mame wadaroma na boko de
nyame adom ne ahwe yi
ye de nyame ase e so anhye white na flag ni gukom
eshen kunumidie na eba na sa
anyway right and you share NDC's policy on mining and some what TSC mining areas now more your campaign send a response on it very positive bien comment so what do you have for mining the eden you be true because good day no dey wo form ho ye you be true ntima me hwe policies mo ba ban mo a mo be hwe ama mining no etimi akoso an kofa hawo ma mami nti oje
yo the can match at your phone match champion for some better mo ha said the oka asem no mine in the bitu na need to know was a very responsible manner
okay
and the NDC John Dramani Mahama in 2014 I think say NDC has the practical solution to the problem we are facing now.
NDC now practical
solution yes
okay mami nti
well difference between small scale and galamsey.
Okay.
That is a fact. Small scale miner, you'll be okita and krata, a Minas Commission, their mano. So, ultimately, a two a good year. Galamsey, a year, ubia, owning krata, or the a former good year, or the two.
Okay.
Now, I know not yet differentiate between the two. Now, NDC, yentia mubia.
Muntia galamsey, muntia small scale miner.
The Tiana say. Obeye adwuma no ase nsuo ene ye forest
okay
ene etia
okay
fi say the ope oye galamsey no okope krata wanya anu nti na wade common bre eye galamsey
okay
nti wo NDC ye hihye mu no ye say ye free bi ye be decentralize all the mineral commission to the mining district
mo ye free nkran na district bia etu former igudie ni bia wo bia mo de eye commission no office abaho
yes near the EPA for aka omo ho na ya the other institutions are more in charge of mining so aka ho
adentam be ne sa
the ntia be ne sa ne se se meti e bia miniscam de be communal commission ho nkan
okay
akopen krata na even the process to get the concession across our mineral commission very delicate kakra enti e man nipa bebrebe SK o muso mbekọ cross o mkwakwa jin krata enti se me the bad district level amani pana onu osuru se anase kwan wa mane so be konkran ana oniska kese ode kope krata no me de ben woni fie dia no fie se na maboa sa nipa ko no e be boa mani pana oye galamse no ene ye ka ho asem no obetima nante akọ district assembly ho se da bi e pese me ye mine na me ye niye fie se oye obi ye adwuma na se oni ahombabo bia na oni krata bia e cover na dwuma de ne ntimi monitor and supervise e ma na nye
okay
enti ye rounds aye koi obon se obedu site bi no mo kitan krata no
small scale miners nankasa no wo do obi site na the way wo si adwuma no te say the way large scale
or to say the one in large scale.
Yes e bin say on say hwe wo ho
Oye no kama
obedu baby so na aye basa
okay
free say nipa kro no oni krata bia nti wontimi nko control activities nti say ebeben ne wo district level dia oba apply wo ho ye wo mineral commission EPA for ho safety for ho on regular basis they can visit the site ama nipa no dwumadi wo dwuma hwese oye ne ye ana so oye dey onye ne ye
what can I say there are others almost what papers are omo illegal mining almost no
papers no there are two forms of papers either say or registered company for mining and also or concession there are two different things make my registered company ebi anyame no good mining company but I don't have concession me na commission dem mame and on say my register my company to make my legal mining me ko jina baby na come na commission ama na mame nkrata mame location be say sa portion we dey twa the amount ko ye adwuma wo ho a na say me so me eye galamsey ni bi no nti sa no man wose ye hu the difference no and you be okita registered company bi na tell so oye legal mining
okay right and yenko the more decentralized EPA for Minerals Commission for anyway abba how will this help because we the kraka obi ho no ma ni suban ano no ade no ye nananom na de tie nam te yada da yenko de krata na be mining what do you de na mbaye sancrophone no so
the tie ni the tie ye decentralized Mineral Commission ni other bodies na ba ho ne say yes say ye pese ye easy ma obia free say you try to solve these issues with military ni other forms anya adwuma but me hu ne say institutions ni ye adwuma regular no omo ye monitoring ni ya sa normal we nyina to betwa enti ye dey bend district level ho no ba onim say EPA wo ho Mineral Commission wo ho enti before e ba ma wasase ne say kokoye so adwuma no sa panife ba be hwe say bia kokoye adwuma no emensu emen forest reserve say eben a omba advice say oh ha de yedema wa nyede enye yi enti ha na mom de betimi da yede ama ye adwuma na oman ni nyina benya so mfaso na oyen say society ne water bodies e ho no enti say ebebe wo mu amfaso ba akwa de bebre no be ma regular monitoring of their activities ayede akoso 2 you say o say mining site bia no say otimi nya obi ti say engineer mining engineer safety officers any ade e site ho no say the be ya mudwumade na mudie no ye dey bo economy because right now as I speak gold is the backbone of the Ghana economy enti aban bia obaba bia be pese obeye gold no wa ye ne ye na abo oman no ho ban enti ye pesika de abo oman no na wo say oman for so ye bo ye ho ban say ye nse ye nso ma yare ne ade abu sese na ne de enkoba enti sampani for we nyina be drew site to be direct to on how to mine said the be your say ensu any normal ekeka ho
okay right me answer local authority involvement e wo dwumadi ampesem die ne senate ka ahemfo
ne
yes district chief executives no ne nkrone ba no
on say dwumadi no because ye di bibia ba the district level no no ebeboa ma monitoring no so ayede ay successful because ohene bi ewo ne kroma na ye the mineral commission ama concession wa Accra ewo ohene na sase so ohene no ekra nya we but nipa no de nkra ta beba say ya ma me concession wo wasase so enti yesi me ma metu efoma gudie ye de ewo ha and pa kro efre bi royalties awutua on yearly basis nti ono obetua royalties but ohene no ebia nanka ba bi kra Mineral Commission kra de ma no senka mu ne ohene no susu hu a ebia nka wo mpene me yemfa ho ma no because ebia ne ho bansu ono ne manfo na ye de enum so free ho ebia na ho ban forester eye ne manfo ene do ho no mo edidi ho no ma omuso area ho no aduane bu ma obia ye de enya bidi na nam se ahemfofo no ni dwumadie no mu ba bia nti no mu ni chefa bia wo mu nti no oto ho ano anse ye de onipa na abasem kitamen krata mba betu magudie ohene ne ntimi stop onipa na aban de ama no ede na ohene ko stop onipa nsame ma na dey
so from the onset we got that one wrong say ndey menam de masase wo no be free nkran no aba say me betu Yes, assassin the old dear, the more good dear,
aban
dear, until ha no be about. From the onset, we got it wrong.
Yes, that approach, is wrong.
Okay.
But the idea basis here, at the district level, or Henry and before we had as member as concession, you have consult to a Henama or Henry the committee for the exam, you have baby credit amount. Now, a honor ben so our Henry met your market just say, had a member among for money pandemic to a good year free say, and sooner the Honor mind for a day.
Meaning so Henry Benya say,
I was him. Assembly no Subenya say, a womb, because this assembly no crown after publicity no by for 21 days. Only if you can't find who build the better over one said in Krata Manipacron. But this time there is the assembly and the institution and every issue license. No, so the bear bit my pretty. Or my work permit within the constituency and the district. I'm what my operations.
Okay.
And in a nutshell, no. I sample for women in our baby say, oh, you made dinner a day, ye baby dinimu. Uncle Basse, the Mineral Commission, the Hamo be free Accra, a hoy water body crana, nana, now copy big a crabby dash and chair, the man, nana can annoy day. Autumn, read your mouth for any day, a behunu muntis, dear, a bebwa ama, said my dear way, didn't say, a very transparent and open.
Okay.
Because many treat my day, you need me.
Okay.
I didn't ever said this is so one neighbor bring me mind for my member day.
Okay.
No mum the Bawumia, me man for so near to media dear and say assassin, any a good year of your Japadiano, a Bama Quamana day, of course, until I have for 4 chef and a Babano, a Babua. Until so her NDC she muna after say decentralize the institutions now by the district level, never you know. It will be and name friend community mining. Community mining and Kwabena and she was or Yama a Crona a bit personal. Now, so they say, community mine and I'm to China for a year.
Community mining?
Yes.
Okay.
All the places I have visited in most of them Chinese in a year.
Okay.
Chrono ain't not direct benefit be any day in free hall. And the NDCDA can say, your bar. First, new be a friend group mining and I say cooperative mining. Your bar say Nipa bear 10, 20, and I'm free some on Fisusa. No more better come home by one group. Na ya mam area bi ambenya ho krata ambetima ya mine na mampanifo atima monitor activities na e ba mamo krata na ma ye adwuma no in a very responsible manner ama mine na so mfaso
meaning say mo be corporate my friend saying corporate mine am for encome na yen kope ba bi na nyina yentu.
Yes. Na enkrata ankwava mse de be aban betima monitor regularize my activities ne yede e wo ho te se de nka community mining ho ba community mining ne de bi ma China for nya Ghana for na bi ma wo mu
na se China for nya Ghana for de ne bi ma China for
na China mining site na Chinese for na ye adwuma ho sisi Ghana for ne tifi mu ne adwuma ne bi ne de
na Chinese for take
over and ye the cooperative mining ba miners na mu tifi na mu ne adwuma ne bi ne no onipa be se 20 ani akama bom ne ma one concession yes ha de ha na mo ye adwuma free akwakopem nipa asmes mining engineer we EPA body we safety officer we and no mobile adwuma enti one way the other a secretary employment am my nuanum graduate o my school am koye mining engineer ni ade a mo ofio mu nya adwuma nya no mo so benya adwuma ye akohwe activities na ekoso wo site ho no no so be ya mo be mine in a very responsible manner a mo se yensuo ni ade ma emenya side effect e ye dey e wo ye so.
Okay.
Aside no NDC ye manifesto no ye say nam say foreigners and aje o mining sector na boso no ye o Kessben bank aye Ewura John Dramani Mahama ne bi ye e ba na o aban mu no o so oba aban power sa bank no ama na boa miners to say cooperative mining aye ken e betima cooperative mining after say am license ni aje bi betima ko Kessben bank mam loan interest ne very low am betima da kwakọ ye adwuma no na maye ne ye say de be am benya mfa so de aye de e de abafie de to so bi NDCC the gold board eba gold board ne ba eba no on ba behwe ama Ghana gold na yetu no emfa so no majority na aba Ghana.
Okay.
Because recently gold yetu na about 90% foreigners na yetu nti mu 2 years kan ni na asa come back.
All right.
But gold board ne ba on ba empower the local buyers and PMC ama ma to gold na tana Ghana ha ya na o man na mo ma ton enya mfa so e de awura ye man ni mu economy mama economy na grow.
Okay.
Because what is here, gold is the backbone of Ghana's economy now. But 90% enka Ghana ni nyina akọ. Nti o man ni nyamfa so bia ne dey free so. Nti say yes an hihye we a ɛbɛboa ma local buyers ni to gold na ɔmbɛtɔ ama PMC na aban keep gold no enti aban to say a forest exchange a de bia ɛkɔ forest bureau de bia scan kwa na ɛkɔ so but say your forest reserve no mo a ɛbɛma yɛ dollar no kra yɛ den aba from ɛno so ɛba from a ɛboa ma product ne adeɛ so bo ɛyɛ den aba from to say petrol say ɛso te a bibia so yɛ den ɛte nti yɛ the gold board na ɛba ɛde bɛboa saa normal no gold board also will give mining assistance to say machines ne adeɛ so yɛtumi yɛ saa normal we nyina at the district level na gold board ne bɛka ho a na sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ mining na woyɛ in a very responsible manner obetuma akɔ gold board no be apply your the machines ni ade beba on be support na watuma nya mfidie de akɔ akɔyɛ wadwuma no ayɛ ne yie na woyɛ ne yie wi a so ade mfidie no aba besi ba bi esi anasa to so na abɛtɔ afrom ho a watwetwe sika ne kakran sɛ de bɛyɛ a obetuma yɛ adwuma na ho ayɛ de ahenhan aside no yɛ wi nyinaa na sɛ yɛ ntima mo yɛ environment no ho ban a na sɛ de yɛ kan nyinaa ne de yɛ nyinaa yɛ agukwa
okay
and nti aban sɛ yɛ frɛ bi reclamation bond reclamation bond na aban de ba no or say after say amount krata say kwakoye responsible mining no ye be sa mo why bibi e fe reclamation bond obetua bibi kakra de ayede ato every quarter bia no impenifo ba be assessment e wo site wo abehwe say dumadie na wudie no wo ye a ense environment ana because utu efoma gudie na edi tokro be ye amana beto ho enti wo die awie na wo ko won mo se wo kata de odi ye no so ansa na wakɔ wani makɔ de akotu fufuro enti reclamation bond no na dwumadi e begye ni sɛ wotu agudie ni wia kata so o kata so wia kɔyɛ foforo enti wo kata so wie na no after no wakata so awie no ye frɛ bibi tree for life aban se ye ka o kata so wia ye nua ɛyɛ den ɛwɔ hɔ te sɛ mango trees teak and palm trees and others said the bear wakata so awie no wadua saa no with some years to come by 4-5 years econo ebitima say ni asase no back to its original state na environment net my dey are protected enti ye keka saa no we nyina boma let's end this ahu Ghana ye how any amani hunu ni nyina when it comes to mining enti ele send this ba ban ma obi akoye mining bia no ensuro akiri because o gidie sense hye we na ye dey to ho no say odi so na ye so ye implement ni ya ade mfa so kese beba ono a oye mining no na ade mfa so so ama eye oman ni nyina free say ensuo nse ntimi nkonom nsuo ama me nkonkɔyare forest no ye nse ni nyina na aduane ayede ho akoye din but ya bɔ ni nyina ho ban dia ye nyina na mfa so no ye de eba maye nti onya sika gu no botom no na ɔbɔ ɔmanfo so ho eban e de aka ho.
All right. I know a reference who about for and I know J Bafo and I need Komoka Committee of NDC Committee on Mining who and I know a D and Komo. Now one important question among for Busa the issue of Galamsey. A Koba ya nothing as ni biaba bechere NDC for so. People are advocating say yem fakra tamra na munyina mfamo sa enhyase se Galamsey no. Yenkojina baby emfa enye campaign. What is your take on this one?
Yo. Me say bibi anko papa enye grade. She say Ghana me say nye na beba. NDC and the small scale mining act ebaye for the first time in the history of Ghana. And you support money in the money of gold in the country. Okay. You support it. But the end support here say yeah mining they say the environment. Okay. Any your water bodies and then I support it. Into NDC ya some ya can say ye ba ye be ye nhye ya ede ye be ye dey ebeba.
Pasabe de mo fanye campaign. Say ya come mining site. Bia ya ka say say ya koye abatros sign ye Ghana fo nyina kom. Obi esu say Galamsey ye say yensu. Ba ya na the more opponent no accuse mo say mo come mining site na eya mo kachiro mo say wo yan de ye ba be ma ye mining na ho na na mbusa ho asem
ana o say so utie mi ya me kire mo say mining ye ntia mining na mo mining a wo ye wonsuo so esensuo ese forest ese environment and ye mpe okay and me cite examples crowd some areas e kudu ya na the kind of mining mo ye no it's more or less like the large scale because o hwe the way mo say accurate mo dams any idea small scale mining but on say bibia ni nsuo no on discharge na anyhow
okay
ye duru baby so no otumi say we dey proye kanka pa anu ye condemn yes o da bi kwan afa so we wadwuma yi obewie no obenya sika go botu na so sa discharge na akwa ho yale
okay
enti no na ye kasatia enti no dem say enhyehyɛ bia ni ho ma saafo ne enti no ana mo ye adwuma mo obi antimi empanish wo mu but yes ya ba district level kwajen krata ba kire say obetima ye adwuma ewo saa bia yi enti this is some benin say okay crow a ni pass message ho ye adwuma enti within every week and every month obetima asma obi say onko inspect adwuma kro awaye dey oye because right as I speak mining abeye headache amagana and mining of gold now is the backbone of the economy
okay
enti akwa enoma mienu akwa wofase kro umia osu wa mia so na ye dey enti I was say find a way to solve this issue affect the economy no na affect society
okay
eno na NDC ye ka we manifesto no say ye ba ye den hye beto in such a way say ye betu gold no ye betu former gold ye no nanso ye nse nsuo ense forest
okay
ye bebo ye ho ban afri eho because mine na bia ni so ade hunu say okọ adwuma no wo so osaye dey eba fi enti say okọ adwuma no wa mafie dia na say wankoye adwuma no okodi bone enti empire ye bone say NDC beba na yetima implement all these policies na abo mine na wo ye adwuma no ho ban onya sika gu ne botom no na obo no ho ban na obo efie force ho ban na obo enchiri ma beba no so ho ye den ban ti the NDC ye ka no ye mfa nkoye campaign say ye bema ye be hye nkrofo kutupa amoma kosɛ ye forest ni ye nsu da bi ye nya saa mistake no fi say ensuo boarding ebia na mi betima nya sika to nsuo anom menua bi ti bia wo nya sika ento nsuo nya den enom enti ye dwumadie ne ye ne say de be ya the masses na omu nya sika ento nsuo no because na Ghana kwa nipa dodo say na timi didi 2 times a day no nya sika koto votic bot nsuo anom de bia enti say ya mom ho ban a ye be wie no na Ghana about 50 to 60% yare nko na ye de nam so ne enim
okay right nti we ejeba for ho ena ye di enkomo efa mining ho still on the mining na yenhwe one issue ene aboa anase aha dwene titru yensu ne rika ka ho ensem ewo ha people's concern kwan nsu na faso a aseye abedu sabria yetimu oye Ghana ni enso na ekwakoto aba anase Ghana Korea na yewom yekoto aba efutuo ben na titru sabria yewom yi mode be ma womo a ene ye ka hwe omuntie se obi tiri gina nsu ho no akase se mopeu mempo ha na yedidi enti tua na yebetu efutuo ben na mema sankrofo yi cause eseye esegu yetiri so
yo am say how Ghana nyina nyame nko a ana enya nko a the all two mining no o say nsuo no ono so ye how ma no
yeah
na I announce a prepare no nyampanifo bi mom ko gina platform so kwaka se yengu ne yengu ne china yen stop china ena de sansem we nyina ye de eba ye de enka se ye begu mine ye yengu no na mom ye se ye de nhyehyɛ pa ne no nhyehyɛ begu ho no mama dumadie na abedi no wadi ne yi ntimi foto kakam de mama ye nwan ma ye mine sisi ye ne se ye sremo baby a Ghana ye duru no ye duru to ene bro baby a ye kɔ no ye kɔ achiri pa fi se ensuo no de ba esi asɛ duru no se ya moye ankasa ye ho ban enchiri ba ene ebedi pa fi se ene de ye fi se ye pesika na de agu ebotom na ye nwene enchiri ma eba no ho ye ma ye wo mu sese ne ye dwene mo ho de ye nana no beba ye nana no so beba asambe no beka de aye de afa ye ho
okay
enti ye adwuma no ye nya adwuma in such a way say ye bebo environment no so ho ban ama enchiri ba so aye de aba beto free say ye nana mo sha ase man ne na be sha ase ache omo anye ne sei omo anse no ma sei enti say duru ye so ne ye ya ye so ye nya in a very responsible manner say de be ya enchiri ma so ba be de aba beto
all right
eno nti na ye ka say wo ye adwuma ne wi a kata so o kata so a edua ba ku menu bi ana ye abebi na betumi adua na mangoes bi na betumi adua wo hono ma dua wo so some years to come assassin will come to its original state say o ben nsuo so na o ye adwuma ye besrew twe ho firi nsuo ne ho
okay
say de be ya nsuo na ne betumi atene so yetimi anya bia ye de anom o most of the communities a nsuo na ho na no anom nom enti say nsuo ya ye fi no mo nom dia ne say yare ahodo na ye de ye toma ye ho enti ye betu obi bia afo say wa wo ye adwuma ohwe na say oben so a go 200 yards away say the be ye adwuma na won say nsu no de tosom yenu so obetima atu wa ankasa wonsu obo ho awo ba bia wo ye adwuma no no wa ye dam kakra awo ho no ababo nsu agum da ye wo hyen no so a refi say no so bebo ama ya te saa haw ne so won hwe na ye nye saa no ma we na yemfa ye entu ye na Ghana fo nyina yemfa entu mampamfra.
All right, krakra answer na be sorry de na beka
de meka che
Ghana fo ka general de na beka
de metima ka che Ghana fo nyina ne say ebre na duru Ghana ba be ya koduru no ya so ansu ya so ansa ya hu de ma oduru NDC ya de manifesto aba other political parties so do manifesto aba ye nyina yemfa ne nyina to sani ani ye hwe de bebo o man Ghana na me de minim awogidie say NDC de ne bebo o man Ghana. Resetting Ghana is the priority of everybody. Because baby Ghana ya kodu no say ya reset your memories ene ye normal bia ya e bewie no na Ghana ya to kese bi ma ye ntimi mpie bio. All right. Enti upgrade in there mean support to upgrade because ade na enye na ko upgrade ya na say wo sa abo ama na say kra. Okay. Na mum say reset ade no ma back to original state no what ma ahye ne ye no ade upgrade. Enti NDC de ya kan say economy na say enne wo to ade a wontimi nye dey ento petrol boy di obia botoma ye dry adwuma ni ho youth unemployment ni doso ye ra John Dramani Mahama so the 24-hour economy ba obia bedidi fi say a trade shift obi ba kwa adwuma 8 hours no apon akofie no bi so kwa 8 hours no apon akofie no bi so kwa 8 hours no apon akofie enti ekoba sa say adwuma ne fa nipa 100 and nipa 300 e ba ye adwuma this time around eno be bo ama unemployment ratio na was ro no aba from eno na ye hwe say Ghana ye nyina aye eda 7 December aye esi memenda communal labor de nyina kwa ye free say ye Ghana no emafu emaye fin o se clinic ni ba bia the communal labor na ye wo ye kro nketua mu no ena ema ye kro no mu aye neat no eno bi na kwa na ballot box ni mu ye kwoto aba akoyi ye John Dramani Mahama amana ba be sisi Ghana amana fa ntoma pafra meda obi bia ase ene Kessben atiefo nyina.
Right, it's way a J Bafo Akwa ono a National Peer Mining Committee of the National Democratic Congress and otese yeninu edi enkomo enso ewoha na de etie enso eno. Right, mame and wish you happy birthday Queen emfa emma mo we a happy birthday enkoma Mr. Thomas Owusu, CEO of Tomat Locks and Beauty Parlor. Also, may this new year usher new levels of greatness and open doors in your life. We a happy birthday Sunkwa Echo Ama or Minui and so on. Nafe ma ano eho ensem nti yede dwumadi no besi. But before that, my men kan chem say a Kessben Foundation. Nyame ya adoma yegusu a yeji eniema abwa ana afi Mampong Babies Home any other orphanage, about 27 of them work Kessben Foundation Outreach any nkronibano ya bua ehwe ema entebi omo mu ni biem ya ehaw ne omane etetu omo no omo enya baby esi enti enne enso emraso se wokakra wo usika wo eniema wo betimi e de aba beboa ema yetimi ahwe ama aye foundation etimi tumpon afi ne kwa wiye bia yebomoden e de saadwumede esie ne so na yepoa ema yekohwe nyankatitu wo Mampong Babies so many other orphanages across the length and breadth of the nation, about 27 of them na yetimi abo say wo donation wa darma no wetimi e de ascend kakra wo say mobile money no wetimi de ascend 0245 759593 0245 759593 Kessben Foundation Outreach edin ena ebeba ana obetimi afreyen sebia untimi nsene ana ya ba befa 0549 887444 0549 887444 na chese kakra obetimi di aboa no na chese wo di aboa na bibia enso akoye edi amamo. Yes, sorry. Na yedi aye agudi ho nsem enso edi abremo. Right, but before that, mayamra na fe ansana yasori jumadi no sokra. Si na yasori so na fe se Jolaka ene sports school na ba betrase na omode yagode wonsam abremo de Kwabena so Dankwah oti ofa Kofi Apia enka sanso na Kofi Apia si asori bedi akona hye edi bremo. Yenra Stephen Kwache director show ni my Isaac Ansu jina camera na chi afi na Kwame Sunday and a clear sound and my MCR and afi technicians on duty eboy and yede jumadi enyina abremo ti yes sorry na afi agude hu nsem no atoa so ede amayen ene anopai yakramo bye bye.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Gotta pay some bills.
Kumasi, get ready. The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. SG Mall, the city's delight, is officially opening. We have a lineup of activities to celebrate this exciting news. Starting 8 November with pomp and pageantry at 10 a.m. And later at 7 p.m., we bring you the Mifri Kumasi fashion show and music extravaganza. On Saturday, 9th November, join us for the longest convoy ever to hit Ghana to promote peace towards the upcoming elections at 10 a.m. And later in the evening at 7 p.m., the biggest concert to ever hit you in Ghana will commence, and that is the Mifri Kumasi concert,
featuring the maestro, Mr. Musicman Kojo Enchi, Kofi Kinata Orekodo, Kim Paluta Okranisi Fiana, Osekom Sikani, and Kumo African Child on the 9th of November. MCs Loving Seed, Nabman, MC Portfolio, MC Texas.
During this period from the 8th to the 10th of November 2024, we'll bring you the exclusive premiere of the movie titled The Mall, featuring Ejako, Acrobato, Yaudabo, General and Tatia, Van Vicker, Prince David Osei, and many more. 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. each day.
It's the official grand opening of the SG Mall. Top high traffic lights behind La Benisha FM.
SG Mall, the city's delight.
Medofway, sa opesika kwa bia obebwa ama adwuma ye usika samaya mo dia mekanfo Dwabin Rural Bank PLC na medema wo Dwabin Rural Bank PLC ye savings account, current account, dachenti account, shares, microfinance, VIP cash collection services, sir eye funeral loans and church harvest mobile for the na pese beji musika mamu eye ne betina prunti musika mamu dia eye Dwabin Rural Bank PLC na mekanfo ediama wo yes I fixed deposit, money transfers, social service na sikabi a wode beto account mu ana ubeyi bia no yes send SMS alert free na de me dekra de